Moments with God, a time of reflection for every day.
February 9th. Voice of warning. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. When I say unto the wicked, Thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Ezekiel 3:1718.
A soldier was looking from the top of the wall, Herodotus tells us, and the enemy was besieging in an attempt to take it. It is the year 547 BC. And the Lydians have been besieged in the fortress of Sardis, which until then had never fallen because its geography made it impossible for the enemy to enter. But after 14 days of siege, the sentinels of Sardis did not watch carefully because they considered themselves unconquerable. They did not notice that Herodes, a cunning Persian soldier, managed to climb up where they thought themselves safe and impenetrable. Other soldiers followed him, and in a matter of hours Sardis was sacked. To the city, when the sentinel falls asleep. Woe to the people who put their trust in the watchman, but he does not watch at his post of duty. They think themselves safe, but destruction passes like a torrent. Ruin comes, and inside the city the inhabitants are not warned by the trumpet of the watchman. If the watchmen sleep because of the effect of the satanic narcotic that prevents them from recognizing the voice of the true shepherd, and do not heed his warnings, in the fear of God I tell you that you will be responsible for the blood of those who are lost. The sentinels must be very alert. They must be men who do not slumber at their post of duty day or night. They must sound the trumpet with all their might to turn the people from evil and choose good. Stupidity and indifferent carelessness are inexcusable. Christians put all their trust in the reasoning of their leaders. The sheep do what their shepherds command them, and yet where is the trust of the shepherd? Everyone regards him as a man of God, listens to his messages, attends services, and respects him. But does the shepherd have messages of present truth from God? Many of the shepherds only appeal to sentimental reflection, and do not admonish sin in a personal way. They preach from their pulpits, but they do not visit their flock in their homes to help them in their spiritual life. They limit themselves to what is only the smallest part of their work, which is to preach in the church, and they do not do the greater work of going to their sheep. Then the voice of the trumpet does not sound, for sin is not warned from the pulpit, but in personal conversation. The city is exposed to ruin by the failure of the watchman's trumpet. Oh, awake, I pray that you will awake, that you may bear the most sacred of all responsibilities. As watchmen, you should see the sword coming, that as you give your warnings, men and women may not continue in ignorance, and so turn from their practice because they are ignorant of the truth. And not only the pastor, but you, who know the truth of God, are a watchman, and must blow the trumpet. Will you only go to church and sing and read the Bible? If you do not admonish sin, the blood of the guilty will be required from your head. Let us sound the warning, ruin is coming, and the lost must seek salvation. Amen.
Thank you for listening to this audio. We invite you to share with your contacts and visit the website BibleWell.com.